Hi everyone, it's Coach Kathy here. I am coming to you from my family room at home. I am working together with permission from the town to put together some videos that we could post on to our YouTube channel and that you guys could potentially do at home. They're meant to be fun activities that help keep you active. We encourage you to challenge your mom or dad or your siblings to join in with you. You could also use technology and either FaceTime or use a Zoom call to some teammates and do the activities together at home. We know it's hard keeping everyone apart, and the social distancing has been very hard on all of us, but it is so important to keep us all safe and keep us all healthy. So that being said, before all of these videos, we did not include stretching in the videos because I just wanted to save time. So before you start any of the videos that I post, please make sure that you're stretching at home, warm up your body, make sure that your muscles are ready to go, especially when we have had a couple week break. Make sure that you are stretched well because we don't want to have any injuries at home. For today's activities, you need very limited supplies. You should be able to do it in any open area in your house. You could also do it outside. We are working on flexibility, and we are also going to finish up with some cardio at the end, as well as some more activities at the end. You will need some sort of surface that you could use as a balance beam. It doesn't need to be elevated. You could just put a tape line down on the floor, or you could use sidewalk chalk out in your driveway. I have a couple pictures that will be followed with Devin making some balance beam surfaces at home. She used the edge of our bathtub for one of the activities, and she used this threshold that we have between two rooms in our house as another activity. Again, it doesn't need to be elevated, but try to make some sort of line where you're trying to keep your balance similar to what you would be on a balance beam. The second thing that you will need is a pillow and potentially a blanket or a mat, preferably a mat if you have one. If you don't have one at home, don't worry about it at all. You can use a pillow. We're going to be doing some back bend walks up and down the wall, so we want to make sure that you have a little pillow or something for underneath your head, just in case. We hope you have fun with these activities. We miss you so much. Please make sure that you take pictures and videos of yourself participating. Send them to us, email them to me, or post them and tag us on Instagram and on Facebook. We would love to see how you're staying active, how you're staying healthy. We miss you so much. We can't wait to see you again, and I hope you enjoyed today's workout.
The first picture shows Devin using the edge of our bathtub as a balance beam. The second picture shows Devin using the threshold in between two rooms of our house as a balance beam. And the third picture shows Devin using a piece of foam and a pillow against the wall for the back bends against the wall.
Hi everyone, I'm back again with Coach Emily and Coach Abby. Now we are going to be working on some back flexibility drills. The first thing we are going to do is work on our arches. We are going to arch up into a regular bridge, hold that for 5 seconds, and then we're going to walk our hands and feet in as close together as we can get them, hold it for 10 seconds, then walk back out to a more relaxed arch for 5, and then come down and rock and roll before we transition to our next thing. So Emily and Abby, let's arch up. Okay, they are in a regular arch. They're going to hold that for 5 seconds. Now they're going to walk their hands and feet in as close together as they can. As you can tell, this is going to be easier for some gymnasts and more difficult for other gymnasts. It all depends on your natural flexibility. Then they're going to walk back out to a more relaxed arch, hold it for 5 seconds, and come down and rock and roll. Next, they will go up into their kneeling bridge pose. And counting together, they are going to do 5 kneeling bridges, everyone's favorite part of their warm-up. Ready, go. 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, and from here, they're going to go into a seal pose. Hips should be as close to the floor as you can get them. You want to try to press your hip bones into the floor. If they can't get into the floor, really push that lower back down. Some people need to work on their flexibility a little bit more than others. That is fine. Holding this for 20 seconds. And now we're going to go into a scorpion pose. We're going to throw our head back and try to get our feet to touch our head.
Again, flexibility will vary by gymnast, just you should feel it stretching. You can feel it in your back. You can also feel it in your stomachs. Holding this for 20 seconds. Back to a seal pose. And relax and rock and roll. And we are going to repeat this cycle again 2 more times. All right, and now we are going to arch back up. Hold for 5 seconds. Walk our hands and feet in as close together as we can get them. Hold for 10 seconds. Walk back out. Hold for 5. Come down and rock and roll. And we're going to go up into our kneeling bridge position. 5 more kneeling bridges. Reach for the ceiling, and 1. Reach, 2. Reach, 3. Reach, 4. Reach, 5. Reach. If you need to roll out your back a little bit here, you can roll out your back a little bit here. And we're going to go into our seal pose. Feet should be under, heels should be touching, knees should be touching, legs should be straight, hips should be pushing down into the floor, shoulders should be pushing backwards. Holding it for 20 seconds. And then we're going to go into our scorpion pose for 20 seconds. Transition, scorpion pose, hold for 20. Heads back, looking up towards the ceiling, feet pointed in towards our head, getting as close as you can. And back to our seal pose for 20 seconds. All right, now we're going to rock and roll. And we have 1 more set to go through. All right, let's arch up into those bridges. Last time, ladies. Arch up, relaxed bridge, and hold for 5. Walk into a tight bridge, as tight as we can get, and hold for 10. Walk back out to a relaxed bridge, hold for 5. And come down and rock and roll. And we're going to go up into our kneeling bridge position. And 5 more kneeling bridges. 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, and rock and roll. And we're going to go to our seal pose. And hold for 20 seconds. From here, transition to our scorpion pose. Feet in as close to your head as you can get them. Head back, looking for the ceiling. Holding for 20 seconds. And back to our seal pose for 20 seconds, our last thing we're going to do for this cycle. Come on out and rock and roll. All right, we are continuing again with some back flexibility drills. This is a drill that you can do at home. I will have Devin demonstrate that, how we did it at our house after. You're going to start with your back towards the wall. Make sure you're close enough to the wall that you can reach it behind you with your arms. You're going to arch backwards to the wall and walk down the wall to a bridge. Once you get down to your bridge position, you're going to push your shoulders as close to the wall as you can, and then you're going to walk back up the wall with your hands. We're going to do 3 of these. All right, Emily and Abby, you can go. Reaching up, walk down to the wall. In our bridge, push our shoulders all the way into the wall and then walk back up to a stand. 1. And again, walk down the wall. Push our shoulders in and walk back up the wall. 2, and we will do a third set at home with Devin. For our third repetition, I'm going to have you show how Devin is doing this at home. She's standing on an old piece of foam that we had, and she's got a pillow behind her just for added safety in case her hand was to slip. Parents of younger gymnasts, you may want to stay on the side of them and give them a little spot just in case, but this is something they should all be able to do at home for our team level gymnasts. Go ahead, Devin. She uses her hands to push against the wall, walks all the way down to the floor, pushes her shoulders into the wall and holds it for a count of 3, and then walks back up the wall, pushing against the wall to a stretch. Hi everyone, we are back again with Coach Emily and Coach Abby. We are going to be working on some shoulder flexibility today. The first thing we are going to do is sitting on our bottom with our hands out behind us. We are going to bend our arms at almost a 90-degree angle, drop our chin towards our chest, and push down into our elbows. Push our weight towards our elbows. And hold for 15. Next, we are going to link our hands together, get our pinkies linked behind our back, and we are going to reach behind us. You can either slide your arms out backwards or scoot your butt in forwards, whatever you need to do to get a stretch in your shoulders, and hold that for 15 seconds. Next, we are going to kneel up on our hands and knees. Make sure our hips stay where they are, and our hands are going to move out forward a little bit, and we are going to drop our shoulders and our chest into the ground. Our head should be on the ground. You want your hips to stay up in the air in the stretch. Hold for 15. Next, our right arm is going to reach through and underneath our left arm. And hold for 15. And now we are going to go back to center, and our left arm is going to reach underneath our right arm, and we are going to stretch and hold for 15. And we are going to go back together, both arms out front, and hold down for 15 seconds for the final thing. And relax. All right, we are continuing our shoulder flexibility. We are going to stand facing a wall. You want to be out quite a bit away from the wall, maybe 2 steps backwards from the wall. You're going to pike forward, hands on the wall, and walk your hands down until you're in a pike position. And you want to drop your chest and drop your head and push your shoulders down. Keep your hands up on the wall so they're hip height, if not a little bit higher than your hip height. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. All right, stand back up. Shake out those arms. We're going to do it one more time. All right, and hands on the wall. Walk down and push and hold for 30 seconds. And stand back up and shake out those arms and shoulders. So for our first activity, they are going to start on the balance beam. This does not need to be on a balance beam. If you have a floor beam at home, you can certainly do it on a floor beam. Later on, I will include videos of Devin working at home on different surfaces that she found around our house to be creative to use as a balance beam. But again, this does not need to be on a balance beam. It could simply be done on the floor. Okay, our first position is we are going to hold a point position. We are going to do it on our good side first. Each position will be held for 30 seconds before we transition. In this first point position, our good foot should be pointed out in front of us, a nice pointed toe. Both knees should be locked out. Our hips should be square in line with the beam. Belly should be in, shoulders should be pushed down and backwards. We want to elongate our neck. Chin should be slightly up, looking eyes up towards the ceiling. Belly's in, and we are going to transition to our passe pose. So our good foot, our knee is going to come up. Our good foot is at our bad knee. Good foot stays pointed, bad knee stays locked out. Again, focusing on our bellies being pulled in, our shoulders pressing down and backwards. Our good arm is bent in preparation for our turn, and our bad arm is out straight side middle. We are holding and squeezing, and we are going to transition into a releve. Our good foot steps behind. This is a bad foot releve, so our bad foot is in front. We're reaching up as high as we can to the ceiling. We could either be straight arms reaching as Emily is, or we could be a crown as Abby is demonstrating. Reaching up tall, belly's in, bottoms are squeezed, shoulders are pushed back. If the judge is on the side of you, she wants to see your pretty face. She doesn't want to see your arms blocking your face. From here, our bad foot is going to swing behind us, and we are going to go and transition into an arabesque position. This is the same position that you land all of your split leaps in. Your leg you're standing on should be slightly bent, your back leg should be locked out, and your foot should be pointed. Shoulders should be pressing backwards, side middle or slightly backwards behind side middle, and shoulders down. Elongate your neck, chins up, squeeze your bottoms, and hold that position. And relax. Now we are going to do it with our bad foot in front. So let me give Emily and Abby a second. Shake out your arms and legs if you need to at home. And now we are going to point with our bad foot in front. Arms at side middle, pointing. Again, we are focusing on our posture here. So our shoulders should be back. Our spine should be in a nice straight line. Our belly should be in. We don't want to have an excessive arch in our back. Front foot pointed, front knee and the base leg that you're standing on should be locked out straight. Shoulders pushing both down and backwards. Chins up and showing off a nice pretty position, and transition into a passe pose. Remember, this is a bad side passe pose, so both your bad knee should be up and your bad arm should be bent in preparation for a turn. In gymnastics, we do both good side turns and bad side turns, so this is a preparation for your bad side turn. Shoulders pushing back. We want to make sure our shoulders are in line. Your hand should not be pushing back your shoulder line for that bad arm. From here, we are going to transition into our releve. In this releve, our good foot is in front. Again, reaching tall. You can either have straight arms as Emily is demonstrating, or you could have a crown as Abby is demonstrating. Focus on your posture, making sure that your belly is in, your bottom is squeezed, you are as in high releve as you can possibly be, and nice and tight. Chins up, looking ahead. And from here, we are going to transition into our arabesque. And your front leg swings around behind you, and you are in a bad side arabesque. The leg you're standing on is slightly bent. Your hips are staying square in line with the beam. Back leg is straight, back toe is pointed, and shoulders are pushing back. Chins are still up, looking ahead. Squeeze, and we are going to hold that for 5 more seconds. We are going to repeat this activity. Emily and Abby, you can relax. We are going to repeat this activity and do it 3 times on each side. So you're going to do it 3 sets on your right side and 3 sets on your left side. Okay, you had a little water break, and now we are going to start our second repetition of this, starting on our good side. So we are going to point and hold that for 30 seconds. Focusing on our posture, focusing on our form. Front foot pointed and resting lightly on the balance beam. All right, and now we are going to transition to our passe pose. Remember, this is the preparation for your turn, so your knee should be up, your good knee is up, and your good foot is at your bad side knee. Arms are in preparation for a turn, good side turn, pushing our shoulders backwards. And we are going to transition and step backwards into a releve. This releve has our bad foot in front. Arms are reaching high. You can either reach straight up in a high position, or you could have them in a crown. Pushing up as high as you can in the releve position. And now we are going to transition into our arabesque position. So the foot that is in front swings behind to an arabesque. Back foot should be pointed, back leg locked out, and our leg that we're standing on is slightly bent, and we're going to hold that position. Make sure you're focusing on your form and your breathing. Belly's in, good posture, and squeezing. And relax, and now we're going to repeat on our bad side. So we are going to begin with a bad side point. Again, focusing on our posture, focusing on our form, a nice and tight form, shoulders pushing down. Ten more seconds. And transition to passe. Remember, this is your bad side passe, so make sure it's your bad leg that is bent knee, bad arm that is bent in, and your good arm should be out straight side middle. Concentrate on shoulders pushing down and chin lifting up. Belly should be in. Squeeze your booty. All right, and we are going to transition into a releve. Our good foot is in front for this releve. Reaching up as high as we can, squeezing our bottom. Arms may be in a straight high position or in a crown position. I would recommend practicing both. Squeezing tight and lifting. And transitioning into our final position, which is the arabesque position. This is our bad side arabesque. So we are standing on our bad leg. Our bad leg is slightly bent. Our good leg is behind us, extended straight with a pointed foot. Hips are square in line with the beam, shoulders are back. We should not be leaning forward. Our hips should be straight in line with our foot and with our shoulders. And relax. And now Devin will demonstrate how we will do these at home. All right, now we are transitioning to our third repetition and having Devin give the example of doing it at home. We're using the edge of our bathtub, and as you saw from the pictures earlier, we put cushions down in the bathtub and on the floor just for a little added safety. We're going to start with our point position. She's doing her good side. So our good foot points out in front of us. Our belly is in, our spine is nice and straight. Shoulders should be side middle here. So pushing down, pushing back. Our neck we want to have be nice and elongated. And we are holding for 30 seconds. Both knees should be completely locked out. Squeeze. Okay, and now we're going to transition, Devin, into our passe position. We are doing a good side passe. Our arms should be in preparation as we would do for a turn on floor or on balance beam. Our good arm is slightly in, slightly curved in front in a crown, forward crown, and our good knee is up, elevated. Our good foot is at our bad side knee. And we are going to hold this position for 30 seconds, belly in, Devin, and elongate that neck. Now we are going to transition into a releve. This ends up being our bad side releve because we're just taking one step backwards. Shoulders pushing back. Remember, if the judge is on the side of your face, she wants to see your face. She doesn't want it covered by your arms. Reaching as high as we can for the ceiling. Arms can be in straight position here, or they could be in a crown position here. Reaching high, pushing down on the beam with our toes. We want to be up as high as we can on our toes. Squeeze your belly and squeeze your bum. And now we're transitioning to our final position. This is our arabesque position. We are on a good side arabesque. If you think of the position you're in when you finish your split leaps, this is the position you're in. Standing on your good leg is slightly bent, your bad leg is extended behind you, bad knee locked out, bad foot pointed. Arms should be pushing both downwards and backwards. Chin up and have a nice elongated form. Squeezing our belly and relax. All right, we're moving on. This is our last repetition of this exercise. We have switched locations in our house just to give you another idea of something that you could do. We are using a threshold in between our sunroom and our kitchen. It is slightly elevated, so it works perfect for a little balance beam for Devin. Again, this is something that you could just do on the floor, though. You don't need an elevated surface of any kind. We are doing our bad side, starting with our point position. So our bad leg is extended out in front of us. Both knees should be completely locked out. Our bad foot should be pointed and resting slightly on our balance beam or on the floor. Belly should be in. Our spine should be nice and straight in a nice straight line. Shoulders are pushing both backwards and downwards. We want to elongate our neck. And our chin should be slightly up towards the ceiling. We hold this for 30 seconds before we transition on. Now we're going to go into our passe pose. Transition, Devin. This is a bad side passe, so make sure your bad knee is lifted up, your bad foot is at your good knee, and your bad arm is bent in slightly in a forward curved crown position. Your good arm is straight out to the side. Squeeze our belly, please. Belly's in. Think of our posture. And hold for 30 seconds. Now we're going to step backwards. Devin, transition into your releve pose, please. We are pushing up as high releve as we can be. And we are stretching high for the ceiling. Again, here you can either be in a crown position or a straight arm position, but you should be reaching high to the ceiling. Push those shoulders backwards. We don't want to see your face covered by your arms. We would love to see your face and your smile. Make sure that those arms and shoulders are pushing backwards, not forwards. From here, we're transitioning into our last pose. This is our arabesque position. This is a bad leg arabesque. So you should be standing on your bad leg. Your good leg has swung around behind you. Your bad leg should be slightly bent. Your good leg is straight behind you. Your good foot pointed behind you. Shoulders are squeezed, pushing both downwards and backwards. Chin is elevated, belly is in, and your bottom is squeezed. Squeeze that back foot. Another few seconds, Devin. And relax.
Hi everyone, we're back again with Coach Emily and Coach Abby
Today we are going to be working on some cardio. We are going to start with running in place. Then we are going to do forward kicks, sideways kicks, backward kicks, and then fast football feet. After that, we're going to do 15 frog jumps and then 15 push-up position, tucking our feet in, tuck jumps in. We'll demonstrate. All right, ladies, and let's start. Running in place to begin. Just regular running in place. The biggest thing here is make sure both feet are leaving the floor. They should not be on the ground. Get those feet high off the floor. We have 15 more seconds of this. After this, we are going to put our hands on our hips and we are going to do forward kicks. 5 seconds left of running in place, ladies. All right, hands on our hips and forward kicks for 30 seconds. Nice straight legs, nice pointed toes, please. Make sure again those feet are leaving the floor. We're trying to get our heart rate elevated, get that cardio going. Working on our extension again, as always, working on our form. This is gymnastics. In 5 seconds, we're gonna switch and we're gonna go to sideways kicks. Our hands are still gonna stay on our hips. And sideways kicks for 30 seconds. Nice form again. Make sure that foot points out to the side. Great job, ladies. 15 more seconds. All right, now we're going to switch to backwards kicks. Hands stay on our hips and we're just kicking our legs backwards behind us for 30 seconds. Try to keep our shoulders back. We don't want to lose our posture here and lean forward. Nice job, Emily and Abby. Nice job, all of you at home too. You guys can do it. It's 5 minutes of cardio. Then we're going to do some activities and then we get a water break. Keep it up. You can go. We're halfway through. All right, now we're going to go to fast feet. Let's go. Running in place with fast feet like a football player. As fast as we can go for 30 seconds. This is harder than it looks. Nice job, ladies. You're halfway done. Keep going. 10 seconds left. Get those feet off the ground. Faster, faster, faster. You can do it. After this, just running in place regular in 5 seconds. Keep going. Last 5 seconds. Faster, faster, faster. And run in place. Nice job. We are 3 minutes in. Good job, ladies. Again, make sure both those feet are leaving the floor. You've got it. All right, in 10 seconds, we're gonna go backwards, or we're gonna go back to our forward kicks. Hands are gonna go on the hips and we're gonna kick forward. 5 seconds. All right, ladies, let's see your forward kicks. Nice job. Straight legs, pointed toes, hands on the hips. Great job, ladies. 15 seconds left. After our forwards kicks come our sideways kicks. In 5 seconds, we'll transition. All right, sideways kicks, ladies. Great job. Keep it going. We're almost done. After our sideways kicks are going to become our backwards kicks. 10 more seconds of sideways. Emily and Abby, you're having fun out there? Yep. And backwards kicks. Great job. "15 more seconds of backwards kicks and we are going to go to our running in place with fast feet like a football player. 5 more seconds of backwards kicks. All right, let's see our fast feet. This is the last 30 seconds. You can do it. Fast feet, you've got it. Get those feet off the ground. As fast as you can. Nice job. I want to hear it moving. You can do it. 15 seconds left. After this 15 seconds, we're going to go right into our 15 frog jumps. Keep going. Almost done, almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath. And now to our 15 frog jumps. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch up high. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice job, ladies. Deep breath, and we're gonna go into a push-up position. Can I have one of you guys turn to the side, or both of you turn to the side? We're gonna hold a push-up position, and then we're gonna jump our feet into a tuck. And we're gonna go in and out 15 times. We ready? Let's go. Push-up position, and jump in. Out. 1. Go ahead, count on your own. It's a little hard to do them together. In and out. So every time you go in, you're gonna count 1. Try to keep our back flat and make sure our hips do not go too high up in the air. We want to get our legs all the way extended back out to the push-up position. When you're done with your 15, you're going to stand up and breathe. And again, if you're doing this at home with a sibling or a mom or a dad, it's okay if people go different speeds. Just make sure you count in your head and do your own 15 seconds. And now you get a well-deserved water break. And join back in because we've got another set to do, another 5 minutes of cardio followed by 15 more frog jumps and 15 more push-up position tuck jumps. Go get a water break and press pause and come back when you're ready. We're magically at home for our next set of cardio. We hope you had a good water break. All right, this is our second set that we're going to get through. We're going to do the same thing that we just did last time with Emily and Abby demonstrating. This time we're just having Devin demonstrate at home. So we are going to start with our cardio. 30 seconds of each thing, same as we did last time. We are starting with running in place. And Devin, you may begin running in place. Making sure our feet get off the floor. We don't want to be prancing in place. We want to make sure we're actually running in place. Arms and legs should be moving. If you have a bigger area you're using, you could even run little loops around, do little circles. That's up to you. We have a smaller room that we are using that is carpeted in our house, so Devin is going to run in place. From here, I will tell you 5 seconds, Devin. You're going to transition into your kicks forward. You might want to back up a little bit. All right, Devin, kicks forward, hands on your hips and forward kicks. Nice straight legs, pointed toes. Great job. Make sure you're working on your breathing. Keep going, you're doing a great job. 10 more seconds of forward kicks, and then we will transition to our sideways kicks. 5 seconds, nice straight form, and transition, sideways kicks. Again, just because we're kicking to the side, that doesn't mean we need flexed feet. Let's make sure we point, push off the ground to a bigger bounce, and kick and point those toes. Work on our breathing. Try to make sure that you get your foot all the way back in. You want your feet to join together at the end. There we go, that's better. A little more hip action. All right, and backwards kicks. Hands on our hips, backwards kicks. Pointing those feet behind us. Good job. We're almost halfway through. 15 more seconds of backwards kicks, and then we're going to go to those fast football feet again. Good job, Dev. All right, 3 seconds. Go ahead, fast football feet. Keep your feet moving. Use those hands if you need to. You can either keep them in place like Devin is, or if you want to use them, you can use them. Point is to get those feet moving as fast as you can. This is hard. Nice job. 15 more seconds. You can do it. Keep going, keep going. Keep those feet moving. You've got it. 10 seconds left. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Up. Get those knees up. Get those knees up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to running in place. Catch your breath a little bit. Make sure, again, the feet are leaving the ground. Make sure you're using your arms. If you have space, you could run in a little circle around your house. If you don't have space, just run in place. From this, when it's time, we're going to go back to our forward kicks again. Keep going, 10 more seconds of running in place. And forward kicks. Nice job, Dev. Straight legs, pointed toes, hands on our hips. Make sure we're leaving the ground. We want to have both feet leaving the ground. Point those toes when you're going forward, no flexed feet. We want to work on our good gymnastics form as well as our cardio. Any ways that we can find to incorporate our form, we're going to do it. All right, 5 seconds and we're going to transition into our sideways kicks. And sideways kicks. Almost done. We're in our last minute of this set of cardio. We can do it. Actually, it wasn't our last minute, I lied. We're almost in our last minute of cardio. Sideways kicks. Let's go. 5 seconds and we're going to go to backwards kicks. We've got 2 more things. All right, hands on our hips, backwards kicks. Second to last thing. Now we're in our last minute of cardio. You can do it, Dev. Hands on your hips. Nice job, Devin. Keep going. 15 seconds and we're going to go to our fast football feet, and that's our last bit of cardio that we're going to do for today. Keep going, 5 seconds. All right, and fast football feet for the last 30 seconds. You've got it, pick it up as fast as you can go. Get that heart rate going. Good job, Devin, you're doing great. Back up away from that threshold a little. There we go. Give ourselves space. Keep going, you're almost done, you're almost done, you're almost done. 15 seconds left. Keep going, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Nice job, nice job, nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everyone at home, and great job, Devin. Press pause on the video and get a drink of water, and then we are going to do our frog jumps and our push-up jump-ins again. All right, we're back from our water break, and our last activity that we are doing today is our frog jumps and our push-up position tuck-ins. So we're going to start with our frog jumps. Devin, are you ready? Okay, ready? Let's go. I'll count for you. Down, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10, down, 11, down, 12, down, 13, down, 14, down, 15. Nice job, Devin. And we are going to go right into our push-up position, jump-ins. Every time our feet jump in, that is 1. Okay, ready? Go when you're ready, Dev. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Try to keep our hips flat. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great job. Thank you for demonstrating, Devin. Thank you to everyone at home. This is the end of today's videos. We really appreciate you joining us. So we wish we were at the gym working out together. That would be a lot more fun than having to do videos at home by ourselves. But we will be back at it soon enough. Stay home, stay healthy, stay active, and make sure that you tag us on any pictures or videos that you post on Facebook or Instagram, or email them to us. We would love to see how you're doing your workouts at home. Have fun. We miss you guys. Bye, everyone.